Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy JMT back at you with another video, and hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday evening. Hope you guys are being safe out there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I just want to give you guys a quick video. Thank you guys for tuning into my live streams. Don't forget, hit the bell notification when your boy JMT is on live, or if I'm doing a video, make sure you hit your bell notifications. So I'm going to do more of these videos where I told you guys the last video that I made, that I'm going to start doing more of me speaking on real world issues, something I've don't really tap into like I used to. Every now and then I'll do these videos where I'll tell you guys what's really going on, but I want to say shout out to the brother here on YouTube, Driver C Chris. Shout out to the brother. He's always dropping jewels, dropping gems, and I salute and salute him for speaking on this stuff, because just like a whole bunch of people, we are experiencing the same thing. And let's play one of the videos right here, and I'm gonna let you guys hear it. And shout out to everybody that's really relatable to this topic.
I look around sometimes and I wish I had friends. I wish I had people I could go to, talk to, laugh with, have something in common with. And then I'm just like, you know what? I'm actually fine. I'm okay being by myself. I'm okay being alone. Because what I notice about today, when you look around, is that a lot of people are disloyal. A lot of people, and this includes family members.
And you know what? I'm gonna pause the video real quick, guys. And you know what? He's absolutely right. There's a lot of people nowadays who are not loyal, and he's actually correct. And he's 100% telling facts. We live in a world today, there's a lot of people who don't know how to be loyal to you anymore. There's a lot of people out here that do not know how to be a loyal friend, let alone be trustworthy. Even your own family would do you dirty. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. Now, shout out to the brother that you just heard in that video. Shout out to him. This world is getting more colder, more hostile, more meaner, more nastier. And I feel like the world now is not what we once knew. A lot of people are becoming more fakered by the day. And I know I did a live stream, maybe a week ago, talk about how the world is getting faker. The world has gotten so fake. And what this brother here said in the video that you just heard, that I just played, that this world is getting faker and people are getting even more colder. There's not too many loyal people anymore. JMT is going to tell you guys the truth. Just like if anybody else was saying the same thing, like you just heard the gentleman here, and just heard in that video I just played, there's not too many loyal people. There are not. There's not too many people that is loyal. There's not too many people that actually want to look out for you, that want your best interest. And to be honest with you, it's really pathetic and it's really sad. It really is. But you know what? Let's resume the video.
And so-called close friends, people you hold, in a high regard, people you think that will be there for you, no matter what. In today's world, what I've noticed is people are quick to let you down. And it's sad. It's sad because we put our trust, we put our time, we put our energy into one person.
And you know what? I'm going to pause it again. He's actually right too. That's actually correct. A lot of people do not, like I said before, do not have your best interests. A lot of people nowadays, they'll break your trust. There's so much trust issues nowadays that nobody don't know how to trust one another no more, let alone earn your trust. And I'm one of those people that's big on trust, very big on trust, until you break it. You break my trust, I'm one of those people, you break my trust, I can't really rock with you. Let's be real, I can't really rock with you anymore. There's so many people that I've once hung out with that I don't even hang out with anymore. And I'm very blessed, and I'm glad that the Most High removed those people out of my life. And I quite sure you people can relate to that. You had people that you hung out with, that you told your personal information about, or you was willing to be open and tell your, tell your stuff about to them, and you really put your trust into this one person, maybe some people that other people that you knew, and they just break your trust. And then, and long down the line, you start seeing, and I always like to say this, they start peeling off the layers off their face. Peeling off the layers, reveal, take the mask off and show how, what I always like to say, show their true colors. Show show who they really are. That whole time they was putting on this facade like they're really effing with you, but they really wasn't. And the problem is, there's a lot of people nowadays that's really doing that. It's really too common nowadays, where you have a lot of people that really act like they rocking with you, but behind closed doors, they really don't give a about you. Let's keep it real. And what he was saying in the video is actually true. You put your trust into people, and people don't know how to embrace that. You got a lot of people out here that take stuff for granted, who even in these relationships, you got people out here that don't deserve certain people in their life. That's just pulling them by the back up the strings like some puppet on some damn stage show. Anyway, let's resume the video.
If we're lucky, only to get let down. And it's heartbreaking, because it's like, fuck, man, like, not you. I trusted you. And that's one of the reasons why I find it so hard to befriend people today. Because at the end of the day, friends, it ends with E-N-D. The last 3 words in friends is end.
And that's very true. It rhymes with friends end. And he's right. The 3 words in friends is E-N-D. Yeah. A lot of people don't know how to be a friend anymore. They don't. A lot of people don't know how to be a friend. You know how many times that I've hung out with people, and at first, and you all can relate to this, you all have people that you hang out with, you chilling, you vibing, you having a good time. You're starting to get to know them, starting to see how they are. They tell you about themselves, about you. You tell yourself about them. You chop it up, talking to them like, yo, it was good, bro. Like, and they tell you personal stuff about you. You telling them personal stuff, you telling your personal business to them. Because you put all your trust into this individual or individuals or people. Like when I used to be a dancer, yes, I used to be a dancer, yes. And I used to be a dancer in New York City. For those who are in New York who's familiar, I used to be a dancer. I used to dance on trains, not like how everyone else does it. I used to do it in a way, but I'm a retired dancer. Long story short, there's be a lot of nonsense when I used to hang out with certain people back in the time. And sometimes I used to be out and, hang out with people. And this was a time where, it's not like how it is now where, I'm really at peace with myself. But back then I was like hanging out with people and all that stuff. But and people can relate to this as well. Like you hang out with people, that's cool. But then again, you start seeing how people really are towards you. And then the next thing you know, boom, you could come out the crib. And I used to be like this. Sometimes I used to come out my crib. I used to be, I had little to no money, which I never liked. I hated doing that, and I commend people, you want to go out and, you don't even have to go out just to have money. But nowadays it's like, it's not even like what it used to be. I used to come out the crib, little to no money, used to hang out with people. And I remember this one time, I'm going to give y'all guys an example, give y'all this little story real quick where, I hang out with certain people and I didn't have no money to really eat. Certain people, they didn't want to look out like that. And you starting to show how people really are towards you. And you'll, get the shirt off your back to them, look out. And I remember one time I was hanging out with people, people that I used to dance with or whatever. You had some that was cool. You had some of them was real questionable, if you know what I mean. You feel me? Really weird type people. We used to be on some two-faced, funny-ish. And I didn't have no money to eat. Now, these are back in the times where I didn't really have that much, and I really didn't have it like that. And I remember people just eating food in my face. Used to eat food. They didn't offer anything, and it shows how really people are towards you, show people true colors. And then sometimes, certain people like myself during that time, you brush off like, nah, that ain't nothing. But as you look back at it, it's like, wow, they're really grimy. You feel me? A lot of griminess people really be doing it to your face. Really unapologetic too, mind you. I learned a lot. All you can rely on is yourself. A lot of people that you chill with, like my grandmother always say, your so-called quote-unquote friends. Yes, quote-unquote, I'm going to put it that. Because everybody ain't really your friend. Let's put it like that. But it just shows how people really are towards you. How phony people can really be. You ask some people that and people, y'all can understand this part. Y'all can relate. We all been through this. People that you chill with, they were cool, and then next thing you know, they start, like I said before in the video, they start peeling off the layers off their face. They start showing who they really are. And it just shows that God really shows people true colors towards you, who really ain't rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but what this brother's saying is real true. Everybody is not meant to be a friend of yours. Everybody really plotting on you because they don't really want you to do better. People don't want to put trust. A lot of people want to envy you. I'm going to say like my mother told me. A lot of people want to wish you well. They don't want to see you do good. They don't. You got people out here that so-called rock with you, and behind closed doors, they really plotting on you to really destroy whatever you're trying to build. And they hate that. That's why it's best to stay to yourself. It's really best to stay to yourself. It really is. It's so much better for me to embrace being by myself because, back in the day, even everyone has gone through this, even myself. We all want to connect with people. We all want to connect. We all want to build a relationship with people. And nowadays, that's not the case anymore. A lot of people are not really your friend. They're really your enemies. Let's play the video.
Our friendships come to an end.
See?
Not over 20, a year, a period of time of 20 or 30 years because y'all fell apart. No. In today's society, people will literally cut a friendship short over some goofy shit because...
And you know what? That's actually and I've been through that. People be petty over some BS that shouldn't be a big deal. And then they want to play the blame game, blame you for no reason. Oh, you did this, bro. Oh, what the F? Oh, why you did this? And you saying it look like, what you talking about, bro? And I quite sure you guys know that feeling. Like, you do your best to try to be that like I said before, try to be a loyal friend. And people just do you dirty. And why you think a lot of people, when you stay to yourself, you do what you got to do, and you don't want friends like that. And people get mad at you like, oh, you think you better than me? Nah, but I see the bullshit from a mile away. Excuse my language. I ain't trying to curse too much, but because you see the BS from a mile away, you can smell, you can feel the BS from a mile away because people ain't really authentic. They're not. People are, like I said before, your quote unquote friend, they're really not. You do better with your life. People want to act fake like, hey, bro, I haven't seen you in a long time. I haven't seen you in years. And then the whole time be being mad fake. And some of these people got your phone numbers. That's one. Number two, people be seeing your stories on Instagram. That's another reason why I got off my Instagram. I don't really be on my Instagram like I used to. Because you see a lot of phony nonsense from people that really act like they quote unquote rocking with you when they're really not. But when you post something online, and I've been through this, and I'm quite sure you guys have been too. where you post something and people don't even give a about hitting you up. Don't give a damn about hitting you up. Don't give a damn about seeing how you are. But when you post something on your story or whatever, this one out, anyone who's been on social media, you post little something and everybody that don't even hit you up, they want to see your story. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see what you doing well with your life. They want to take a sneak peek. Oh, what is he doing? Let me see what's going on. And in your mind, you're like, these people don't even hit me up, but they sure as hell want to see what I'm doing in my life. Got a lot of monitoring spirits out here, people. Got a lot of monitoring spirits that's gonna peek what you're doing. Like, oh, let's see what he's doing. Oh, let's see what she's doing. You feel me? You feel me? Like, it's just weird, bro. It's really weird. But let's play the video.
They lied, they were disloyal, or they simply just let you down. This is the world we live in today. Family as well. Family, you think we grew up together. We have the same mom, the same dad. We have the same blood. Family will let you down as well.
And that's very true. Family will let you down. Some family members will act weird towards you. Now, like, I'm going to tell y'all a story. Long story short, like, it ain't like it used to be back in the day where you be around your family members. Now it's more like it's transactional. You got certain relatives that's really going to be there for you, But then you got family members who's not going to really rock with you. And you see the signs early on. Some people get naive when they don't see the signs, but as you get older in this thing, this thing called life, you start seeing how people really are towards you, including your family. Blood ain't always thicker than water. Nah. It ain't always. It's not. People ain't really a family. Just because, oh, we're related and she's this, she's that, or he's that, he's my cousin, he's my brother, she's my aunt, she's my mom. Don't matter. And you got people out here to be like, oh, that's your parent, that's your such. Yeah, but at the end of the day, the lame excuse. I used to be in the foster care system, yes. And shout out to people who overcame that uphill mountain, that battle. Because trust me, I know what it's like to be taking away. And things that I wanted to do in my life, it got ripped away from me. But you know what? In that time period, long story short, it shows how people really are towards you and how people really claim that they quote unquote love you. Because people, though the word love, like it's like you're giving away prizes. Not everybody don't meant they love you. People say that just to make their own ego, to boost their own brain up. That's why I love spending time with my grandmother. See, and shout out to those who still got a grandparent. And my condolences go to the people whose grandparents was no longer here. Trust me, I only got one grandparent left. And I do my best to embrace that. I really do. And if you guys still got your grandparent around, even if it's your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, your grandmother, your grandfather, and they're still here, embrace that. Because those be the ones that really want to see you do better. They really want to see you do good. Embrace those people who really want to see you do good. Really do. And they're genuine. They're not being fake about it. Especially your grandparents. They're really going to tell you the truth. I don't know about some of y'all grandparents. Maybe some of y'all had it different, had it rough. But some people going to understand. Grandparents going to tell you like it is. They're going to be real. They came before us. And for those who got that old school vibe, that mind, like myself, you can relate. They're going to tell you the truth. There's things that my grandparent told me that I never knew until I got older, and I really looked at my family different. You be like, wow, like, really? And that opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I'm quite sure you guys have been there too. But as I got older, because I've been on my own since I was 15 years old, so I basically had to grow up real fast. I got to enjoy myself as a teenager, but I feel like I didn't really get to enjoy my teen years like I wanted to. Because all the nonsense when I was in the foster care system and all that really took a toll on me mentally. It really did. But I'm doing so much better now than I was 10 plus years ago. Let's be real. But I learned a lot, though. I really did. And it shaped me to be the man that I am today. So for those who are currently dealing with the system or whatever, the foster care system, you have a bright future. And whatever you're going through in that stuff, just be strong, and things and stuff will work in your favor. And I'm gonna leave it as that. So let's play the video, because I'm not gonna really make this video. I ain't trying to make this a real long video. We already 20 minutes in, but let's play the video.
And what I've learned for me is that people sometimes don't even really let you down like we think they do. A lot of times we have them so high. We hold them so high. It's not that they're letting us down. We just put them so high. You know, we thought that we had the imagination of what could be with this person, or what we thought would work. And a lot of times we will put a lot of time and energy and trust in someone else more than we would ourselves. You know, you expect someone else to come through for you more than you would come through for yourself.
And that's facts. Because we expect people, pardon me, guys, because we expect people to do everything for us. We rely on others to try to make us want to have us feel important, want us to be like, damn, like we want that support. But then but then again, those be the same motherfuckers that really will do you dirty and don't want to support you. You try to reach out for help, try to reach for support from people that's, you know, from quote unquote family. And then what happens? They look at you like something wrong with you. Or they look at you like, oh, it's not that serious. Like it is serious. It is. But I just learned that it's best to support yourself, because, you know, that's why, like, some people want to ask for help. That's why I don't really like asking for help, unless there's a really necessary reason for me to ask for help. But you have people out here that really don't want to help. Like, in this day and age, you got a lot of people that's so hesitant to want to help somebody, because they may feel somebody, oh, I don't want to help you because I don't know what people may think of you. So what? If you want to help somebody, help that person. You know how many times I have people look at me funny outside? I don't give a damn. I ain't trying to curse too much, guys, but I don't really give a... I really don't. If people look at me funny or whatever, and I want to help out somebody, if I want to give $1 to somebody who's going through worse than me, because there's people out here, guys, that's going through worse. There's people out here that don't have a house. They don't have nowhere to go. They don't have people that can really be there for them. They don't have a support system that's not like everybody else's, where they can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's pathetic and it's sad. I know what it's like to be in crazy situations that I'm not going to talk about right now in this video. I will tell you guys at a later time. But I know what it's like to be in certain situations that I was once in. But I was able to pull myself up and do better with myself and do it the best of my ability. You know, and a shout out to Driver Seat Chris. Shout out to you, brother. If you see this video, I'll let you know on this video. JMT gonna tell you straight up, keep dropping those jewels, brother. Salute to you, for real, for real. All love to you. You know, so like I said, this is the video. I didn't want to make this video way too long. I'm already over 20 minutes, over 21 minutes. I'm already 24 minutes into the video. So if y'all want me to do more of these reaction videos, I don't even call this a reaction video. I'm just give you, you know, let you know what the person's saying. I'm quite sure everybody see these videos 1,000 times already. I watch these videos and they're really helpful for me, you know. But I also want to put those on to people who really could be going through a real rough time, you know. But like I said, shout out to the brother here that you just heard in the video, you know. Like I said, guys, this is your boy JMT. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to your boy. If you guys want to see more of these type of videos where I give my take on what they say, you know, the people that speak on these videos, let me know. Don't forget to hit your bell notification when your boy JMT is doing any type of video or live stream. But like I said, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, let me know. Comment down below, like, do what y'all want. Like I said, much love to you all. It's your boy GMT, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Salute to you all. Much love. Peace.